Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Here's Mookie Betts.
Leading off the afternoon for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
And there's a foul ball. And a foul ball. Kershaw deals. The shortstop takes the ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And takes low for ball one. Kershaw, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Betts whips it across. 2 up, 2 down. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1. Ball.
Freeman hits it in the air. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And towing the slab, Shohei Ohtani.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
1-1 now.
No, inside.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate, where this guy could do some real damage.
Turns and fires the Betts. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. It falls in, and that's a knock. Around first, heading for 2. Throw is offline, and he's got a double.
Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Next pitch is outside. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's even up. Runner at second, nobody out. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And there's the ball.
3-2.
Comebacker to the mound. One gone, bottom half of the first. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Tommy Edman at the plate. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw on to Freeman, and they get Edman for the out. Here's Shohei Ohtani. That one not close. Ball 1. Smash to the left side. Sends it across to first, and that ends the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Top of the second. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
No score. Kershaw back to work. Delivers.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. Fought off foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Foul ball. Outside low, and now it's even 1-1.
Nope, outside.
One out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
2-2 to count.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. And here comes Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
And he grounds one to the right side. Edman sends it to first, and that'll do it. Bottom of the second, here come the Dodgers. No score. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Ohtani back to work. Swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Into center. Brings it in. One down. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
There's a strike.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
0-2 now as he swings
No
through
ball,
it.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Smith gathers, throws, out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. And Kike Hernandez at the plate. Ripped on the ground to second. Edman slings to first. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning. And now the right fielder, Michael Conforto. Conforto goes 5 feet 11 inches, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. First pitch, and he just misses. Just missed. And that one is in the dirt, and it's 3-0. Ripped to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And that one ripped to left. Hernandez squeezes it. Back to first, and they got him. Double play.
So I feel like his pitches have been right down the pipe, so I haven't moved my PCI. I mean, he's throwing it right where my PCI was at. At least I feel that way.
Third baseman, Matt Muncy.
Foul ball there.
See, and then I moved it there, and I shoot under the. You see what I'm saying? Like, it drives me nuts, man. Like now, I guess because that's a ball, I'm swinging that ball. See, and now that's what happens when I move the PCI. Now he throws it right down the goddamn pipe, and look at my PCI all the way at the bottom. Like, I'm so jacked up. That's why you'll see me mid-game, I'll switch to timing, because at least with timing, it just comes down to timing. See, I went low with the PCI again. But I'm still swinging late. You see how everything is late? Now I bet I was early.
He's gotten into a
See?
really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Like I'm okay with the PCI. Like, I realize I'm gonna miss the ball sometimes, but like the swinging late and early, man, that shit, it's like all the time.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Even there, good. That's all. Everything's a pop up.
On the move. But it's the center fielder who gets there.
Oh, it's so frustrating. I don't expect home runs every time, but man, can I get on base?
And we're back. Start of the fourth. Here's Mookie now.
Mookie Betts.
Just missed. And that one sliced foul.
I don't know, man.
Kershaw fires. There's a swing and a try.
Oh, it gets a perfect for him, though. Come on, man.
And out of here.
Fuck.
And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 1. With the shift on, hits right into it. Over to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He circles the bases. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 2-0. Base is empty, 1 away. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Pulls it down.
I really don't know
and
what
he
I'm
makes
supposed
the
to do.
catch. And there are 2 down.
Now
Will Smith to the plate.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That one is absolutely belted. Hernandez drop step going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Bottom 4. So now it's Freddie Freeman.
For the Dodgers, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a
Late,
foul back,
early.
and that's out of play. Swing and a miss.
See what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing I can do.
That is his third of the game. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He's 0 for 1.
Look at my PCI. Where the fuck am I doing with my PCI?
That one ripped. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. The throw to second is offline.
I don't even know how I did that. Like, that's the crazy
thing.
I still don't know how I timed it up.
0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss.
Oh, that doesn't help when I'm shooting like dumb shit like that.
Runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Ohtani checks the runner.
Out. Always an out. Everything's an out. Nothing gets down.
Man, that's one of those at bats.
Nothing gets down. Everything hits soft.
The process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat. I feel with the way that Will
very
Smith
late.
Control the bat head. He's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. Ready now for the 5th inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
That one misses. Now 1 and 2. Now one missed. Caught him looking for the K. The batter will be Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fly ball down the line. Hernandez on the move towards the line. Takes a tumble and hangs on. 2 down, base is empty. Andy Pajas now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fly ball to right. Hernandez has it sized up. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Ohtani back to work. Muncy gets it to first, and Hernandez is out. Here's Kike Hernandez.
Number 8.
Grounded out his first time.
Hernandez.
So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going.
That's foul.
And the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The Dodgers leading by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab out number 2. Max Muncy at the dish.
Number 13.
His first at bat was a strikeout.
Muncy.
And it's fouled away.
Yeah, but do you see how it says my swing is always early or late? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't get it timed up.
And they get the out.
Even when I hit the ball, it's like I hit it early or I hit it late. It's always costing me outs, man.
Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now here is Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Muncy measures 5 feet 10 inches, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. That's a hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
So the batting order turns over. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Nobody out, runner at first.
1 ball.
This one in the dirt. In there safely. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Hit in the air, center field. Pajes moving under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez has grounded out a couple of times. Out to short. Betts whips it to first. And Hernandez is out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. He's already homered in this game. First pitch just misses.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And a foul ball.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan.
Can you hear me when I'm talking?
Him in the box.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a pop up in foul ground. And that is that. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
You know, these Dodgers finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
That's a strikeout. Ohtani sends her packing. And now it's Mookie Betts. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Here's a tapper towards short. Throw on to Freeman. And that quickly 2 away. Here is Freddie Freeman.
He's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
0-1.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here in L.A., now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Breaking ball in there for a strike. And that one is downstairs. And 1-1. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. The batter now will be Will Smith. 0 for 2 in this one. He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Pages on the move. Nabs it, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Puts a bunt down. And they tag him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Tommy Edman. Ground ball left side. Muncy slings it across. 1 up, 1 down. And the batter now, Shohei Ohtani.
It's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team. He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
The catcher.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Swing and a miss.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Tying run at the plate. And a good eye there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Line to left. Brings it in. And that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Michael Conforto. Kershaw back to work. Hard hit left side. Betts whips it to first. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And now the center fielder, Andy Pages. 1 for 2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Hernandez puts it away. 2 away now. Muncy digs in.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
Just
nope,
missed.
That's the ball. 1-0.
To the right side. Oh, great grab on the dive. From his knees, the throw. In time. Got him. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Kike Hernandez.
The right fielder, Kike Hernandez. Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 96, Landon
Popped up.
Nash.
Freeman makes the grab. One pitch and one out. Here's Max Muncy.
The third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Ground ball right side. Freeman steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down. And now Andy Pages.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. We go to the ninth. Here's Betts.
The shortstop, Mookie Betts.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. On the warning track and hauls it in. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That's outside. And the count even 1-1.
Nope. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fly ball center field. Hernandez has a beat on it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Swung on, belted. Hernandez going back. Makes the grab on a leaping play at the wall. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Bottom 9. Here's Mookie Betts now.
Betts.
Strike 1.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And there's 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
And here's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 3 in this one. Nat, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting, second baseman,
Tommy Edman digs in now. 1 for 3. And fouled off. The tying run at the plate. Strike 2.
0-2.
On the ground, right side. Edman throws to first in time, and they get Edman for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent. Piece of work.
Ohtani. Now pitching for Los Angeles. Number 66. Tanner Scott.
Ohtani in the box, lays off for ball 1. He was late there, strike 1.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
High fly ball out towards left field. That one carrying. Forget it. That's worth the price of admission. And we have a tie ball game. It's 2-2. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
There's the strike. Swinging and drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing in the bat, nice win for the team.
A 3-2 final score in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Dustin May.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Jorge Polanco, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Crawford goes. Swinging a foul straight back. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. It's a pitch out. Throw to second, tag, and they got him. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Way inside, and that hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-1. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Bunt attempt misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Polanco leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Runner goes again. They pitch out. Out at third. And that ends the inning. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing to slab, Ryan Wu. How about a scouting report on him?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Makes the catch for the out.
Woo. He was all over that first pitch fastball and just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. 1 out, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Throws to first. Freeman is out. There's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And now, Tommy Edman. Back to the mound. He's got it. Fires over to first. Inning over. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Second inning set to go. Here's some real power at the plate. Cal Raleigh. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Speaking of dingers, he's the second fastest to 50 home runs in Seattle history. Only A-Rod needed fewer games.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's one down. Now it's Randy Arozarena. And that one hammered. That ball's carrying. Makes the catch up against the wall. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Rowdy Tellez. And ball 1. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now Shohei Ohtani. Woo, back to work. Fouled off left side.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Splits the plate, and that is strike 2. Hard ground ball, base down. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Swinging a foul out of play. Here's your 1. Shohei on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close. Got him swinging, and there's one down.
Batting sixth.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Muncy hits one in the air. Mastrobuoni gets under it. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Ohtani coming home. Save! Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Mastrobuoni makes the catch, and the inning is over. Back here in L.A., new inning getting started. And now for Seattle, Miles Mastrobuoni. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Mastrobuoni, 29 years old, and usually he's a second baseman, but today he's starting in the outfield.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that is out of play.
I always see second basemen as being pretty versatile guys you can move around, and so for him to be out in the outfield today doesn't surprise me at all.
On the ground right side. Throw on to Freeman. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Here's the rookie third baseman, Ben Williamson.
Ben Williamson.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Just missed.
1-1.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. And up next for Seattle, Leo Ribas. And that one sliced foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Runner on the move. This one high in the air to left center. Hernandez makes the grab, and that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pages. And a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
That's to 3rd, Williamson. Zips it across. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. So up next, Ha-Seong Kim.
Second baseman, number 6.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rodriguez settles under it. It falls in, and that's a hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way.
Crawford, there's one. On to Tellez, and the double play ends the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the Mariners DH, Jorge Polanco. And that's too high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Betts whips it to 1st. And a quick out, number 1. And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. Caught looking his first time up. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Edman going after it. He makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners.
Catcher Cal Raleigh.
And that one almost got him.
That's the ball.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Foul ball there. Fights it off. He'll see another. May comes set. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Two outs. Left field. Hernandez ranging after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Freeman.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Arozarena hauls it in, and there's one away. Tommy Edman at the plate. Grounded out his first time up.
Edman.
And there's a strike.
Tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Fought off foul. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Rodriguez makes the grab. 2 down. Two down, bases empty. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Singled and scored his first time.
Ohtani.
And there's a foul ball. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Up the middle, Crawford. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting him at it back. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So 2 down. Will Smith getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Shohei on the go. Caught in a rundown now. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now it's going to be Randy Arozarena. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Edman makes the catch, and there's one gone. So here comes Rowdy Tellez. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Tellez.
And that one fouled off. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That one is upstairs. Inside, almost got him. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's deep. Bang! He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's 1-1. Mastroboni, the next to hit, takes outside. Lifted in the air, out to left. Hernandez settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Williamson now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. On the ground to the left. Betts. And that is the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. Woo, back to work. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And out number 1 on the grab. Here comes Max Muncy. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up.
Muncy.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And it gives him the lead in the 5th. It's 2-1. Next to hit, Teoscar Hernandez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And that one fouled off. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. snags it for the second out. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Comes up empty.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That's hard hit on the line. That's a hit. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got it stride and low.
Base hit center field. Here comes Pages around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Two outs. Now a snap throw to first. And he dives in ahead of the tag. Move to first. And he's back in on a dive. Kim off of first with 2 away. Turns and fires the Betts. Runner takes off. That one fouled off. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Again snaps it down to first. But he scrambles back. Up the middle. The tag, and he's out at second. That is the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Leo Rivas. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swing and a ground ball, and it's just foul. That was close. Now 1-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout. So
runner on the go. Could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Safe at second, and he gets back in. Breaking ball misses down and away. Line drive and a base hit. Crawford doesn't stop, heads for home. The throw is offline and he's in to score. It's 3-3.
The center fielder.
Go ahead run on base. Rodriguez will hit next. Late with the swing there.
No ball. 1 strike.
The 0-1. Runner takes off. And the throw, he's out at third. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Cal Raleigh now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Raleigh, a former Gold Glove winner, 28 years old. And he was a third-round pick back in 2018. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Edman should have this one. He's got it, and that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Next to the dish is Freddie.
Freddie Freeman.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Crawford throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired
now
in the 6th.
Right fielder, Tommy.
So making in Tommy Edman. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Ohtani.
Now a screamer into the outfield. 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
In the air out to center. And he makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here in L.A. And now the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Lined into right. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Now that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you connect and it jumps.
Alex Vesia on the pitch out of the pen here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Again with a pitch out.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Bang! That'll fire up the dugout, and they take the lead. It's 6-3. Now it's the second baseman, Leo Rivas. He's 2 for 2. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Into center and a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. And a swing and a miss there.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. High leg throw to second. Save. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Rips that one to right. Nabs it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Edman in position. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Throw cut off. Now to the plate. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. That one just misses, and the count is 1-2. On the ground, finds his way through, base hit, and that extends the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And it's fouled away. Late that time, and it's strike two.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking.
Runner on the go. Lifted in the air, right field. Edman in position. Makes the catch. And that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And first offering is fouled off.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The pitch. To the right side. And that chance handled. On to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
Now batting.
Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. In the air, right field. And there's two away. Two outs, base is empty. Andy Pages, the next to hit. In the air, out towards right center. Mastrobuoni ranging into the alley. Corrals it. And that is that. We go to the eighth, and now for Seattle, Randy Arozarena.
Arozarena.
Luis Garcia will take over here.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
Got him swinging. And now it's Rowdy Tellez. He's already homered here in this one. That one fouled off. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. Freeman takes it to the bag, and a couple of quick outs. Miles Mastrobuoni getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
One strike.
This one in the air right field. Edman going after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is back here at Dodger Stadium. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Ha-Seong Kim. And a base hit up the middle. And a good start to the inning. Here's Mookie to hit. 0 for 3 in this
now
one.
Pitching for Seattle.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitch.
Crawford tossed to second. Telez 2. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
The reliever comes in and takes care of that inherited runner, gets that ground ball double play, and now he can work on one more guy to get back in the dugout.
Swing and a ball popped up. Crawford makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. And the batter now, Ben Williamson. Garcia back to work. Right side, hard hit to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Now
Leo Rivas up next for the Mariners.
Rivas.
And that one hit to first, and he takes it himself for the out. So 2 down now, and here is J.P. Crawford. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Tommy Edman. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Arozarena makes the catch. And there's one down. He's 2 outs away. And next for L.A., Shohei Ohtani. Well struck left field. Arozarena puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. So they're down to their final out. And up next for Los Angeles, Will Smith. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Brash, 26 years old, and he was trapped on the ground, and this should do it. Crawford on to first. Ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Nick Pivetta.
with the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So
Leading
coming
off
into
the
the zone,
afternoon for
really
the
hard for
Dodgers,
the hitters to
the
get
second
on
baseman,
plane. Makes it
Tommy
very difficult for the
Edman.
hitters to guess.
Okay, all set to go. Tommy Edman at the plate. This one chopped on the ground, but
First
foul.
pitch, 1 o'clock.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Here's Mookie Betts. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Grounder off the pitcher. And he's safe at first.
Well, they found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Freddie Freeman at the plate now as he chases after that one. Goes to second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here in San Diego, and today on the hill, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Inside just missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Late swing, foul to the left.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
A little bit low.
That's down.
That one the other way. 1 away. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And that's in there for strike 1.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And that's downstairs and outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that is downstairs. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. Manny Machado in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
2 outs. There's the strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ball one there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
Runner takes off. Ripped on a line to center. And that is that. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani.
Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that depth.
Machado, good feed. That's one. On to first, double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Enrique Hernandez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And now it's Max Muncy. Cronenworth throws on to first. They get the out on Muncy. That's out number 3. Back here at Petco Park. And the batter will be the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
He was late there, strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. One up, one down. Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
The second baseman, Jake
Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. In the air, center field. Pages pulls that one down, 2 down. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
The designated hitter, Gavin Sheets.
Center field. Pages on his way over. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Pivetta back to work. Late on that fastball. Hernandez. 30. Years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Teoscar goes down on strikes. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Oh, that's a two-strike hitting right there. He did well
Tommy
just to put the ball in play.
Edman.
He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Moved to first. Pages dives back in safely. Two down. Here's Mookie now. Reached on an infield single his first time. And it finds its way through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. He's 0 for 1. That's the 3rd out. And we're back as we go to the last of the 3rd. So digging in now for San Diego, Jason Heyward.
Well, Boog, here's a nugget on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Well, he rarely travels without his tiny, fluffy dog, Mikan. Mikan is named after a famous mandarin orange from Japan whose peel nearly matches the pup's fur color. I love that name.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Check swing, called strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a curve is down and in.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
Martin Maldonado up to hit. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1's the count.
Right side. Edman whips it to first. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Luis Arraez stands in. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
And you got to wonder with first base open, 1 out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
And there's the strike. 1 away with a runner at 3rd here in the last half of the 3rd. And that one is lifted in the air. Drops into the glove. That's out number 2. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Fernando Tatis Jr. the next up for the Padres. And he grounds one to the right side. Edman slings to first. That ends the frame. Back here in San Diego, on to the fourth, digging in, Shohei Ohtani. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. Will Smith to the plate. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. And it falls. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Down in the count, battling to stay alive, and just a nice job to put it in play. He kind of muscled that one out there, didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just...
Cronenworth fired to second, and that's 2. Bottom 4, now the third baseman, Manny Machado. And that's downstairs. 1-0.
You know, Boog, Petco Park seems to be transforming into Machado's castle. I mean, nobody's hit more home runs in this ballpark. And Machado passed Adrian Gonzalez for the top spot on the list in 2023.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to Freeman. Machado out on the play. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jackson Merrill. 0 for 1 so far.
Merrill.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Muncy makes the play, and a couple of quick outs. There's Bogaerts now.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Swing and a base hit. So the inning is still alive with Jake Cronenworth coming to the dish.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach.
Bogaerts on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fastball for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea.
Runner on the go again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at second, 2 down. Runner on the move again. Squirts away a little bit. Bogaerts up to third on the wild pitch. No throw. He steals third easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. And it remains 2-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off-speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Oh, great stop. And that's a great play for the out. Ready now for the 5th inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. And a foul ball.
You know, these Dodgers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And a curve is down and in.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. And next for L.A., Andy Pages. Tosses to first, out number 3. Back here at Petco Park, bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Gavin Sheets. First pitch misses.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Here's a 2-0. In there at the knees for a strike.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Up the middle. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Here's Jason Hayward. Doubled his first time up.
Hayward.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now here is Martin Maldonado. Way high. The next offering misses. 2-0. Hayward, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Next pitch downstairs. 3 balls, no strikes. And a strike on the outside edge.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Account full.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
2 on, 1 out. Next for the Padres, Luis Arias. Both 2 in this one. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Tags the runner for 1. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Just missed. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Yeah, that's fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5.
2 balls.
Pitch out, but no action. The 2-2. They try another pitch out. Two on, 2 outs. That one is absolutely belted. Pages grabs it on the run. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
Edman goes 5 feet 9 inches, 195 pounds, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2016. And that's in the dirt. That's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Pivetta makes the grab, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. He's 2 for 2. Now one missed.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here is Freddie Freeman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Bogarts. Off-balance feed, there's one. And yet another twin killing. Their 4th of the day, and it ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th. Here's Machado.
Padres, the third baseman, Manny
Yamamoto back to work. Off the plate, and that's ball 1. Luis Garcia taking over on the mound.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
It gets down, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runner on the move. Pitch is low.
That's a ball.
Throw to second. Ow! 1 out, base is empty. Ground ball right side. Edman throws to first in time. Here's Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2.
Number 2, shortstop Xander Bogaerts.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Hernandez sizing it up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Shohei Ohtani.
Swings through that.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. The batter now will be Will Smith. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. Ground ball up the middle. Bogarts with the throw to first. And they get the out on Smith. Here's Kike Hernandez.
The right fielder, number 8, Kike Hernandez.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Dodgers are set down in order. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Fought off foul. That's too low. And it's 1-1. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez sizing this one up. Brings it in. 1 down. So now here's the DH, Gavin Sheets. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. And here is Jason Hayward. Hard hit left side. Muncy sends it to first. That's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. Now, Max Muncy. In the dirt, ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball, that's down.
Got him looking. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Here's Teoscar Hernandez, known for his late inning heroics. There's a strike.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean,
0-1.
that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to tip your cap on that hit.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Inside, just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Maldonado to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. Andy Pages digs in now. And that one misses
Ball
up
1.
and in. And it's 1-0. Swing and a ground ball. And that one finds its way through. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Edman, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. Swings through that one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. In the dirt. And the runner holds. 2 outs. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. First pitch just misses.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Go ahead run at second, and we're at the top of the 8th. Right through there for a strike. Sneaks through, base hit. Here comes Pages around third. He is safe. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out inning. Back here in San Diego, on to the bottom of the 8th. And here's the catcher, Martin Maldonado. Out to short. Betts up with it. Zips it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting.
Up now the Padre leadoff man, Luis Arias. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 2.
Holding on to a 1-run lead. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. just off the inside edge. That one hit the knees for a strike. And the tying run is on base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with the quick free pass.
So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. First offering, and it just misses.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
There's the strike. Now 2-1.
2-1.
And that's a little bit high.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Rips one to right, and now maybe extra bases. Throw back in as the tying run holds at third. 2 on following the double. Manny Machado. So they turn to their closer, Tanner Scott.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 3-1. Now it's going to be Jackson Merrill. Foul ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Foul ball there. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The 1-2. Now fly ball to right center. Pages on the move to the alley. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. 1 for 3.
Bogart.
On the ground to short. Betts. Fires across the diamond. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. All set to start the 9th. In this
now
one, and here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Number 75, Robert Suarez.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Suarez, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. And that one is inside.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
1 strike.
Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. 1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And there's 2 down. So last chance for the Dodgers. Will Smith will hit next. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Merrill settles under this one. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres claim the